Greetings YouTube. This is Rhett at Rolling Forward, and in my last episode I spoke somewhat superficially, admittedly, about spinal cord injury, what is a spinal column, what is a spinal cord, and so in this episode I'm going to speak a little bit about who am I, and what about me, what's up, well, why am I doing this, where am I from, who am I? Well, I'm making these videos to try to help educate people to be less freaked out when they see a person with a disability. I'm doing this for perhaps recently disabled people who have recently incurred an injury, and to help them figure out what's going on as they move forward in their lives. As I noted before, I've been in a wheelchair for a long time now, over 50 years of spinal cord injury. So who am I? Well, I grew up in Southern California. I had a stable family, supportive parents, one sister, a pretty good life, really, as a child and a young person. And I was born in Southern California, as I said, had very close access to the beach, which was a big part of my life, still is, really, in my mind, and also to visit and view. I was an active kid, was a surfer, I played sports, played high school football and baseball, and in fact, I was with some friends traveling across the desert to the Colorado River for spring break during high school. I was a sophomore in high school, 15 years old, and the driver of the vehicle lost control, we tumbled, and I broke my neck. That's all the detail I'll do right now on that, and perhaps later on we can go into that more deeply if you want. Please let me know. Give me some comments on that. When I broke my neck, I was taken to a big county hospital in Riverside County, California. Stayed there in intensive care for over a month, and then was moved to a large, really great rehabilitation center in Southern California called Rancho Los Amigos Medical Center. It's a great hospital. It's one of the major rehabilitation centers in the western United States, and I was fortunate in that it was only about 30 miles from my home, and so when I was transferred there, it was convenient for friends to visit me, help support me, convenient for my family. It was a big help overall. I was in rehab for over 6 months, which is somewhat old-fashioned. Nowadays, rehab occurs much more quickly, and it is simply too expensive, frankly, to stay in the hospital or the rehab center for as long as I did way back then. After I got out of rehab, I finished high school, and there are some stories there which we'll perhaps pursue in the future. And then I went to a local junior college, El Camino College, for 1 year, and then at the insistence of, really, and the pushing of my parents to get out of the house and to get some independence going. And so I went out to Riverside, California, went to UCR, graduated, and after a few years of doing not much, I moved up to Northern California and ultimately went back to school up in Sonoma County, California, and went to Graduate School of Business at Sonoma State University. And while I was in school, I obtain an internship, and think we can probably pursue that more in a subsequent video if you're interested. So please do let me know. And that might be about the extent of this video. I know some of them seem pretty short to you. I'm doing that on purpose at this time. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. And so I just want to say thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and like, and ciao.